Hello, this video is for Piano Adventures Level 1 Theory Book, page 17. The year training on page 17 is for you to be able to tell whether I played a bass C, middle C, or treble C. At this point in your actual lesson book 25, page 25, the song that you've already learned is The Juggler. I wonder if you remember. It goes like this. Did you hear the three different C's? That was where the juggler juggles the C's. It's this one. It's a high, middle, low. One thing that's actually a very good measurement of where, what range of the keys that you are hearing, when you hear a certain sound and when you want to figure out which area on your keyboard it is, if you can sing it, it's going to be somewhere between the middle C and then the high C. For many kids, the treble C is not too hard to sing. Some adults, it's just too high. And middle C, everybody can sing middle C. C, C. And then the bass C, you have to be an adult to sing that low. I don't think I've ever met a child who can sing the bass C. C. It's even hard for me. It's actually, if you were in a choir, this bass C is something that a male voice will be singing, an adult male. So, those are the C's. High, middle, low. And, again, I always feel like, if you want to know what pitch it is, if you can sing it, it's easier to tell. Especially like when you're talking about intervals, which will be coming up later. Okay, so now this one, you have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will be playing one of those C's for each one, and you have to guess which one it was, whether it was a treble, middle, or a bass C. So here we go. Number 1. Let me see. Okay, number 1. You'll be putting okay, of course. You have to write it down like that. See the middle C with a ledger line in the middle, and you have to write them as whole notes. Treble C is on the third, second from the top space in the treble clef staff, and then here the bass C is the second space from the bottom in your bass clef. Make sure you write it correctly. You'll always check back with the examples there and write it correctly, or else if you put it in a different space, it could be an E or an A and it will no longer be a C. Like I say, every single key has a very specific location in the staff when you write them. Okay, so number 1. Again. Okay, was that a treble, middle, or a bass C? Now, number 2. I play one more time. Okay, that's number 2. Oh, I guess I should give you a little bit more time. Make sure you wrote it in, or if you can't write it in, you can write middle, treble, or bass somewhere in your and write it in. Write the words so that you can put the letters, the notes in later. Okay, number 3. Is it going to be middle, treble, or bass? I play one more time. Okay. Number 4. One more time. Okay, and number 5. Is it bass, treble, or middle? Okay, so let's review. the number 1 I played was this. Number 2 I played is this. Number 3 was this. Number 4 was this. And number 5 is this one. Okay, I hope you have everything correct. Bye.